Thank you for joining me today. I have been working on this Letterman jacket, sewing all of these on for my friend's grandson. That's not what I'm going to be working on today. What I need to do is make some bars to carry, I think it's 9 of these blue ones, they're gold, 2 silvers and a bronze. So let's get on with it. I feel like I am at school for this project. What I did was I got extra long lollipop sticks, whatever you want to call them. They're in the art supply place. And I glued 2 together because I wanted some strength. I used wood glue. I've straightened off the ends slightly because I didn't need it as long. So I just sanded those down. And then I measured 1 inch in from each end and put my marks there. This was the plastic from a milk carton. And put that across there. Oops, a daisy, I've got blooming stuff on me now. And using a Sharpie, put a mark there and there for that one. I used one of the lollipop sticks to give me the right size for the width. So I went to the jewellery shop and I found these. They're like earring backs, but they're a little bit larger. I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue there, put that one on there, and then a second one on here. I'm having to make this up as I go along. I figured this was the best way of doing it. There we go. I'm going to remove that one and that one. Make sure that that and that are in line. Actually, that one is in line, so I'm going to just pop that down there like that, and that one on there like that. Put them over. I'm just going to cut it so it's straight because that is bulging over there. I'm going to use hot glue, so I'm going to put it all the way along the center there, quite a bit of it. Put the top down like that and hold it into place, and then lift up each end like that and secure. The heat from the glue gun seems to cause the plastic to melt. Well, it doesn't melt, but it kind of gives a little bit, so I'm able to push it down either end. There you are. And if anything's uneven, I will take a sharp knife and take it off, but it should be fine. I've cut a small piece of dacron, not a thick one, just a nice thin one. I'm going to put hot glue all the way along here like this and push that through like that. And that'll do. I'll fold that all the way around and to the front. So I'm going to just pop that over again there, just to hold it on that side, and again on that side. I've got a piece of thread here. I am going to whip stitch this into position across the bottom, keeping everything nice and even because I don't want anything twisting on the front, and by stabilizing this all the way across I should be able to keep that firm. I'm pulling it tight as I go. I'm not sure if on the ones the army do are quite like this. I'm pinning them onto the front, which is why I want the dacron there, a little bit of something soft to put the pin through. I can make my way all the way to the other side. Won't take too long, and then I'll cast off. Neaten off the end like that and that side so they look a little bit boxy. Then using the ribbon, line it up with the end, mark. I want 4 on here. It's just to give me a guide. They can alter, so I'm going to move that one just a little bit over. I'm going to cut 4 pieces the same length. I want to make sure that it's long enough. So I cut 4 pieces at about 3 inches. Lay that across there, starting in the middle, actually just over the middle. And here again, I'm just going to do a whip stitch. I need this to be secure along the bottom here, in as straight a line as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's going to be seeing this. Just hold everything in place. I don't want to hot glue it because I want to have some movement in there. To the end, like that. I'm going to put a couple of stitches up the side, roll that around, put another fold following the weave and pull it up and over. Now I'm going to pull it quite tight, maybe fold that back a little bit more like that. I'll put a couple more stitches, just hold that into place, and then I'm going to sew all the way across, keeping it as tight as I can like this. to the other side. Just keep those stitches tight. I've only got it on single thread. I was thinking about this. I could have probably put it on double, but I think it'll be fine. To the end, just over stitch a couple of stitches to hold that, and then take the thread to middle and then all the way across and cut it. Fold the ribbon over like that, line it up again along the bottom edge and repeat. So I'm going to sew across, fold this all the way around and over, and then sew down. Now I've cut two pieces. I want these to be secured over the edge, and I also want the weave to be the same as the rest of the ribbon. Keep that as even as I can. I'll just pull it through and tighten it on there. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to hide the end. Turn it around, fold that down, fold the second side down, come across and sew this into position on this side too. Now I found folding the ends over a little bit awkward. It doesn't really want to fold down, so I'll fold that down, bring that across and then that across like that. And it kind of makes a little bit of an end there, and just sew that into position as well. Then all the way across. I found it easier if you secure the ends first and then fold down the sides. And there's my cat telling me she's just got in the house. She's a bit noisy. Ribbon is not the easiest to work with because it unravels. You can, if you want, sew down the sides. I'll fold that in a little bit better in a minute. Take this, fold it down, work out where you're going to put that through, and it comes to the end to hold it in place. I've just put my thread in here. I'm going to sew down the side to make sure everything holds like this and into place. It's important to try to secure these metal pieces because I don't want any of the weight pulling any of that out, which is why I glued it. I glued the extra pieces over the top to make sure it was as secure as I possibly could make those. Just going to come up here like that to hold it. Again, fold that over. This one I might have to cut back because it does stop, whether I like it or not, at that little post. I think that will work. Maybe a little bit further over. There we go. And then I'm going to just sew that just like I have. I think it's going to be really secure all the way to the end of here, pulling it in as tight as I can. Pull that round and into place, and then pull that really tight over it, and it should stop it from coming undone. Catch the back of that, a few stitches into place like this. I'm going to put the other end in exactly the same way. I don't think that looks too bad. It certainly hides what I don't want seen. Again, take the thread through, cast off, and then encase the other end. He has a bronze which can go on the end. Now I found it is easier to work this way, so I'm going to work out where that goes and push it through. Some of these aren't very sharp, so I'll catch that under and turn it. Because it's flat, it's a little bit awkward to do. I found it easier to do it from this side, but it is a fight to get these little pieces in here. It takes me a little minute to get that into place. Yep, that's it. And then I've got to twist that round. It's not perfect. I've never done these before. This is the first time. It's the first time for everything. And then the last one I've got to put on is a gold. So I'll get that done and the gold one on, and then he can decide where he's going to put them on his Letterman jacket. I tell you, this has been an interesting project. This one's easy because it doesn't have one of those silly clips. I think he'll be pleased with it, and I'll catch that in. This is how the bars turned out with the medals hung on them. I was concerned about them hitting where the pocket is, which you can just see, so I think I would have put them up a little bit closer, but that's how he wanted them. I think they turned out really well. He was very pleased with them. This is another view of them. His grandmother was thrilled with them as well. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, hit the bell button, and a few thumbs up would be brilliant. And in the meantime, see you later. Take care. Ciao.